Greetings, people. Today's experiment is to determine the value of the dielectric constant of the dielectric medium using a charging and discharging method. So this is our kit, what we have. And the most important thing what we're supposed to see first before we start off with any connections is this knob is to be towards the halt. It should be towards the halt. Then just press on the reset button, and this F knob has to be towards charging. Right, let's have a look at the connections. As always, connect positive to the positive, then negative to negative. Okay, this actually completes your circuit. The next thing what you see is your halt button, so that does not require any connection. The next thing you see is resistance, and you have the resistors here, and that is what you will be connecting. We will be connecting the 100 kilo ohm resistance. 100 kilo ohm resistance is what we connect. Then moving on, we have a capacitor, and we'll be connecting C2 capacitor. If you see, you have three capacitors, C1, C2 and C3. We will be connecting C2. That is our capacitor. And finally, if you see, you have a voltmeter that is to be connected, and this is the voltmeter that we have. So negative of the voltmeter will be connected to negative of the voltmeter, and positive of the voltmeter will be connected to positive of the voltmeter. So this completes your circuit connection. Just don't look at it now, you might find it a little bothersome, so don't bother looking at it now. Now, to start off with your experiment, just switch on the apparatus. You can find the readings, something of this sort. What we will do is, we shall first charge the capacitor, and then we will be discharging the capacitor. You will be taking your readings of the voltmeter with regards to time. So worry much about the minus sign, okay? Don't worry much about that. Yeah, now it is 0. So to start off with, what we need to do is, see, this knob is towards the charging, that it is towards the C, okay, and this is halted, okay. So what we do is, we start this so that your timer will start running and your capacitor starts charging, and that is what we are supposed to make note of at intervals of every 5 seconds. So at 0, your voltage is 0, so we start. At 5 it is 9.4, 10 1.69, 15 2.27, 20 2.84, 25 3.18, 30 3.45, and you will be continuing to do this, let's take the readings until for about 100 seconds. That is when your clock shows 99.99, you will stop it using the same halt button. but you'll have to be very quick when you're doing that. You'll have to halt it, put your capacitor for discharge, and again start off, so that the capacitor will start discharging. Even otherwise it starts discharging, so be very wary of it. So now it's around 70. Then take for next reading for 75. 80. 85. 90. 95. 10. So put it for discharge, reset the clock and start it. Now the catch here is your final value of the charging will be the first value of discharging, that is at 0 seconds. Okay, so you can leave it as a blank initially, then start from 5, 10, 15, 20, then you can fill the value back. Okay, it's the same value. What last value will be the first value for the next discharging. That's about it. And take the readings again in intervals of 5 seconds. So 30, then next will be 35. Next will be 40. 45. 50. You people will have to note it down, write it, okay? 60. 65. 70. 75. 80. 85. 90. 95. 100. Stop it. Reset it. Put it back for charging and switch off your apparatus. So this completes the operation of your charging and discharging experiment. Then what you do next is you'll be plotting the graph, both charging and discharging versus time. So I think you should be able to plot the graph and do the graph and send it to me, and then you'll be doing the calculations after that. The value of the dielectric constant has to be around 3. Okay, so yeah, that should be good enough for DC.